All right, we got a subscriber request. You want to know my thoughts about Zack Snyder's Justice League that came out last year, I believe, on HBO Max. I watched it a couple times on HBO Max, and then I bought it on Blu-ray when it was finally available. But overall, I liked it. I liked that it was rated R. It is long. It is 4 hours long. However, I give Zack Snyder a pass for that because he has to. I mean, he had to tell cyborg story and all. I mean, he didn't really have anything to work with as far as, you know, cyborg already being established. So I think the 4 hours is justified. Plus, you want to build up to whatever, you know, and that's what I like about long movies. As long as it builds up to something, I'm all for it. That was my biggest complaint with the Batman, is that it took 3 hours and it didn't accomplish anything. I mean, it didn't, all that detective work didn't lead up to anything. But, yeah, I like Zack Snyder Justice League. Now, I do have some dislikes, and let's get to those. First, number one, the Aquaman scene. I think a lot of people didn't like this as well. Is when you had the village people singing when he leaves, and, you know, the girl holding his sweater. You know, I think that scene could have just been cut out, you know. But, you know, I know Zack Snyder he has like an old school type of, you know, how he directs his movies. And I forgot what that's called when you put something like that in there, but I could tell that's what he was doing. Now, most people, like myself and the younger generation, they won't really understand what that is because we're so, like, ahead of current times. But, you know, I could forgive Zack Snyder that, but I didn't really think it was necessary. Another thing I didn't like was, well, first of all, I like Ben Affleck as Batman in Batman vs. Superman. They seem like they kind of toned him down. He wasn't as much menacing and edgy like he was in Batman vs. Superman. They seemed like he was just like, he still had an edge to him, but he was toned down a little bit as far as with the violence. I wish they would have kept that same energy with him that they did in Batman vs. Superman. But he still has edge in the Zack Snyder's version. Now in the Josh Whedon's version, he just totally a goofball. I mean, I think there was a scene in there where he was like crying and shit because Superman was back and shit like that. So, they definitely toned him down a little bit in his version. Not like they did in Josh Whedon's version, but he wasn't the same as he was in Batman vs. Superman. You know, he didn't have that killer instinct like he did. But other than that, I didn't like, another thing I didn't like about Batman is they changed his suit. You can tell that wasn't the same suit as in Batman vs. Superman, which I know it looks corny on photographs, but in Batman vs. Superman, it looked good. I don't know if it was the lightning or the camera angles or whatever, or even the color palette. But the suit, the Batman suit from Batman vs. Superman wasn't the same as it was in Zack Snyder's Justice League or in Joss Whedon's Justice League. And keep in mind, Joss Whedon's Justice League is just crap, period. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But, you know, totally different story. Some things with Wonder Woman I didn't like. I didn't like that yelling, that Amazon theme that was like, ay. I didn't like that, you know. I thought it fit certain parts, but at some part it just got annoying, you know. I really wish they would have kept her Zan Hammerstein, that which they did do, but they didn't do it enough. So that's just one of my little nitpicks. Let's talk about what I liked. I liked his Steppenwolf. I thought Steppenwolf was more menacing than he was in the Josh Whedon version. He looked at more of an alien type person instead of a dude just in a costume. I like that his armor, how it moves and stuff like that, it was very menacing. I liked that. Also, I liked what else? The Flash. I like that. I like how he was changing the Speed Force, that how the music was coming by, you know, was coming on or whatever when he was in the Speed Force changing time. I liked it, that scene. I thought that was pretty good. Going back to Wonder Woman, I don't know if this is just a nitpick because of the industry that I'm in, but I noticed when she was reading her dialogue with was telling Bruce Wayne about how Darkseid came to Earth, when she was reading that dialogue, it sounded like she was reading from the script and on paper, because I can hear, you know, the punch-ins and stuff like that. Now, a lot of you probably wouldn't notice stuff because, I mean, yeah, you're probably not searching for it and stuff like that, but by me being in that type of industry, in the audio industry, I know when I hear punching, and it just sounded like they was punching in her voice every time she was reading it off. It didn't come across as natural. But like I said, that's just a nitpick, you know. What else did I like? I definitely liked the scene with Darkseid, with the battle. You know, the young Darkseid. I thought that was I thought he was a way better choice, because I know in the Josh Whedon version, I think Steppenwolf was, they replaced him with Steppenwolf, which didn't work. I definitely like Darkseid and how menacing and how young he looked it back then. I also liked the ending in the third act where when he has the teleport open and they just looking at Steppenwolf getting his ass whooped. You know, I definitely like that scene, and I like the end of Darkseid when he's saying, "Well, we're gonna do it the old ways," or some shit like that. With the side and granny goodness. So I liked it, that scene. And I want more. I don't know if we would get it, but there's a lot of open things Zack Snyder left open in this movie. Like, I don't know if you guys recognize it when Superman is getting his suit or whatever. There's the pods where there's bodies in the pods this time. And there also was empty pods in Man of Steel. If you look carefully when he goes into the ship the first time, you see the pods are empty, but in this one, you see those same pods open, but you see one with a body, a skeleton in it. So Zack Snyder did leave a little bit Easter eggs in there. I'm just hoping that he's able to explore it, you know, because I mean, I want more. I want to see where it's going to go in the nightmare sequence. I want to see that. You know, I want to see an evil Superman. Now, I know a lot of people don't want that, you know, but I'm the type that I like difference. I like something that's go against the grain. So I definitely want to see another Justice League. I think Zack Snyder got 2 more. And he has the storyboards and he has everything put together. But the problem right now is WB, you know, greenlighting it. So I'm hoping, cross my fingers that they'll do it, because Matt Reeves, the Batman, that's just not it. You know, to me, it's not it. And hopefully when they do the merger, they can be like, hey, yeah, let's just continue, because a lot of people saying that, well, the Batman did 700 million, but those numbers are false. Because remember, AMC, they raised prices like $4 or $5 for that whole weekend. So we don't know the real numbers. You know what I'm saying? And it was for that movie in particular. It wasn't for no other movie but the Batman. But getting back to Justice League, I like it. You know, is it worth 4 hours? 4 hours is long, but like I said, in my opinion, if it builds up to something, I'm for it. And it did that. That third act I liked it. You know, I kind of felt bad for Steppenwolf, you know, and when he was getting his ass beat by Superman. How it was one scene where he was getting frustrated. He was hitting his head down because he couldn't get the best of Superman. So that was pretty cool. I wish though, if I was to nitpick, I wish Superman would have struggled a little bit, you know, when he came back just a little bit, you know. I wish like they would have gave Steppenwolf a little bit more edge against all of them. But it just seemed like when Superman came, he literally just kicked his ass, you know. So, but I definitely liked it. I definitely liked the end with Darkseid, that whole passage when Steppenwolf's head is on the ground, he steps on it. I mean, Darkseid looks very brutal and very menacing. Him, Darkseid, and Granny Goodness, you know, I definitely want to see more of that. I want to see more of that. And I mean, it's like I said, Zack Snyder already has the storyboards and he has stuff ready. The problem is WB greenlighting it, you know. So we need to make our voices heard, because I felt like, because eventually they're going to reboot the shit anyway in the next couple of years. So you might as well just invest the money, let the man complete that vision, and then just reboot it again. Because right now, Matt Reeves is garbage. It's just total garbage. What else? Other than that, I liked it. The Justice League. And like, let me get this straight. I'm not one of these guys that's Marvel side or DC side. I'm a person that likes good movies, period. You know, I didn't even catch up with the MCU until like, what was it, Winter Soldier. Then I started rewatching all of the other movies. So I'm the type that like good movies. You know, I'm not this DC or Marvel fanboy. I like good movies. As you can see, I got multiple movies on my wall from multiple directors, different styles. As long as it's entertaining, I'm with it. I'm with it. Otherwise, that's it. I think it's a decent film. It's rated R. And I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, did you like Zack Snyder's Justice League? Or did you not? Leave your comments below. And that's about it. I got more videos and stuff coming up this weekend. So you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. You guys stay healthy. Take care. Bye.